Alright, this is 6.3 lesson 2 again. So I'm doing another example on a separate video because these are a little bit long and complex. So I have 2 over x minus 3 minus 3 over x plus 3 all divided by 5 divided by x squared minus 9 divided by 2 minus x minus 3. Step 1 is let's expand what we can expand. So we have 5 over x squared minus 9, which we might be able to recognize, we might not, as x plus 3, x minus 3. Alright, so now I need to give common denominators. So you'll notice on the top I have x minus 3 on the bottom and x plus 3 on the bottom. Remember that there's implied parentheses. Each of them is missing the other one, and what you do to the bottom, you also do to the top. Alright, so I have x plus 3 times 2 over x plus 3 times x minus 3 minus 3 times x minus 3 over x plus 3 x minus 3. Oh look, that's a common denominator now on the bottom after my first round of simplifying, and yes, there's going to be multiple rounds. I have x plus 3 x minus 3. And on top I have, and I'm going to go ahead and expand this now, 2x plus 6 minus 3x minus 9, but it's not going to be minus 9, it's going to be minus minus, so it's 3x plus 9. I have to distribute the negative 3 into both of those pieces. Alright, and yes, there's going to be another layer of simplifying in a second. Now on the bottom, the first one has everything, x plus 3, x minus 3. The second one doesn't. So multiply top and bottom by x plus 3. And now I end up with 5 minus, and again I'm going to distribute negative 2, minus 2x minus 6, all divided by x plus 3, x minus 3. Okay, now let's clean up this top a little bit because it looks a little gnarly. 2x minus 3x is negative x. 6x plus 9 is 15. Now, I'm not really worried about that at the moment, but what I want to see is, do you see the x plus 3 and the x minus 3? That goes to the tippy top, right? But isn't that going to cancel out with my mid right here? So let me show you in a second. Oh, I might as well clean that up. If I have 5 minus 6, I have negative 1 minus 2x. Alright, cleaning this up. I have x plus 3, x minus 3, times negative x plus 15, divided by x plus 3, x minus 3, times negative 1 minus 2x. Hey, remember what I said 2 seconds ago? I had the top and the bottom multiplied together, and that's going to cancel out with my middles. Here goes the x plus 3's, here goes the x minus 3's. Now, this could be written as negative x plus 15 over negative 1 minus 2x. See all the negatives on the bottom? I'm going to simplify that by factoring out a negative to be negative 1 plus 2x. And on the top, I'm also going to factor out a negative 1 to get negative x minus 15. So you have the negative on top and the negative on the bottom. That leaves me with x minus 15 over 1 plus 2x. I hope I didn't make any mistakes with that. But the point is, leave yourself space to do all the factoring. Take your time with them, go very slow and very deliberately. These are really complex for a reason.